Black light here. I changed the title to Acknowledgement of Your Original Black Self. You know, it's so many descriptions out there now. Israelite, Moors, whatever. You could be what you want to be, man. Don't let nobody tell you that none of those titles fit you or is untrue of you. It's not a nationality. We ain't dealing in nationality. We dealing in the universe. Nationality usually mean borderlands. We not dealing in borderlands, man. Not man-made borderlands. We dealing in the whole planet. We are scattered, or we are all over the planet Earth before the Caucasian came on this planet. And that's the point of being the original man and acknowledging that. See, if those of you who don't want really, if those among us, black, don't want to believe that you were the first man. And every day that the Caucasian trying to find his origin, he digs up a black man older than himself. He's finally admitting that the black man is an old, ancient man and been here longer than he has. I mean, it's not nothing new that just happened in this generation. They was talking about this in the 70s and the 80s, that the black man is the original man of the planet. But those of us blacks refuse to acknowledge that. So, if that's the case, we invented language. We invented everything there is, because there's nothing new under the sun. And they're acknowledging this. The Caucasian acknowledging this. He's finding old technology, ancient technology. He's still trying to figure out about the pyramids. How did they do it? So the only reason why, you refuse to acknowledge yourself being the original man is because you hate yourself. You hate yourself. And those that are propagating all this confusion, they are being paid by the Caucasian. The Caucasian got to have authority over you. He got to have some type of authority over you. So what he got to try to do is make you believe the way he wants you to believe. I'm going to give you this illustration, this story. I always give stories about the lion eating up the sheep. Every year, the lion would go up on the green grass plateau where a number of green grass at. That's where the sheep be hanging out at, eating grass. The sheep are not meat eaters. They eat grass. And the lion would go up there, kill up a couple of sheep. The sheep, they just got so used to it that they just sacrificed themselves. Well, which one of y'all want to get ate up by the lion? Raise your hand. Well, I don't want to. Well, somebody got to do it. Well, okay, I get ate up by the lion. You go up there and eat you up. So one sheep had a bright idea. He said, if we can convince the lion that the grass is better for him than meat, then we'll be, we'll save ourselves that way. That's the only thing we can do. We can't whoop him, we can't fight him. So let's talk to him and get our best talker, So they got their best talker. The lion came up there getting ready to devour some of the sheep, and the talker said, "Wait a minute, Mr. Lion." He said that, "You see this grass here? We eat this grass. Grass is better for you. It's got proteins in it, and you keep on eating this meat, you're gonna die." And he was such a good talker that he convinced the lion to start eating grass. So the lion, he believed that kind, because the art of persuasion done right is powerful, and they persuaded him to eat this grass. So it became a habit. He got used to the taste of grass, started eating, grass. So after a while, his sharp claws, he didn't have no need for no claws no more for weapons. They started falling out, getting shorter and shorter. His teeth started changing, because he eating grass. And his whole structure of his mouth changed. And all his teeth fell off, all his claws fell off, and he became as meek as the sheep. That's right. The art of persuasion is deep. And take that in reverse. That's what the Caucasian did to the black man. He had the art of persuasion. Just like in the garden, when Eve was walking by the tree, and the serpent was hanging out, and the serpent said, "Come on, eat this fruit right here." That was the art of persuasion. He could take a lie and make it sound so good, that he persuaded Eve to eat of that fruit, and she persuaded her old man to eat of the fruit. And he got in trouble with the Most High, So all these brothers on YouTube is working for Satan, the serpent. They working for him. We all are working for the serpent in one way or the other, because we using that fiat currency. But he made us think that he has authority over us, and that you gotta work for him, and you can't do what he can do. He can steal and kill, and sell dope, but you can't do that. If you get caught, you're going to jail. You see? The art of persuasion, he's telling you that he got authority over you, because he know that you're the original man. So he developed this art of persuasion. He uses it in his court system. That's what the lawyers use, the art of persuasion. That's what the president used, the art of persuasion, to get you to vote for him. All the politicians, Then they flip it so they can have authority over you. Actually, the president is supposed to be your servant. All the politicians and congressmen are supposed to be your servant. With the art of persuasion, they flips it on you. That's for you refusing to acknowledge who you are. You scared to acknowledge who you are. And long as you keep not acknowledging who you are, it's going to be a block there in your mind. You directly connected to the Creator, DNA. He put his DNA in the black man. He put his trademark in our skin. We got melanin. You know? So, I mean, we got a deep degree of melanin in us. This is our hue. You know. Whether you be brown, yellow. But the serpent don't have a hue. He's pale. You know. And he knows this, so what he do? He get you to fight you. He put your brothers and sisters up against you. They keep you in check. You can see it all on YouTube. All they doing is talking about each other, talking about killing each other, and who make the most money and all like that. They think that money make the man. And money don't make that man. You know, money don't make a man out you. You know, that's why when the woman get some money, she don't feel like she need a man. You know, it's all twisted, man, and y'all listening to the wrong one to tell you. If you invented language and all the religions and culture and everything like that, you can be what you want to be. Can't nobody tell you nothing different. The only thing you can't be is Caucasian. You can't be Caucasian because you got too much melanin in you. I don't care even if you light, bright, and damn near white, if you got a drop of black blood in you, you black. This is Black Light Out.